Woo! Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about inner peace, right? I have a client, and every time he comes in and sits down to talk to me, he's like, I am on a search for inner peace. Mr. Buff Gandhi helping me find the inner peace. And, it's kind of become a joke, but I really think he really truly means it. A guy that's been through a lot in life. He is at the point now where he wants that freedom. He wants that peace. I think that inner peace, freedom, has a lot to do with not reacting to things that we observe. I find it very common in clients that I coach, which is the other 90% of the fitness piece. It's what goes on up in here. This is the driver. And if this attention is on confronting every single thing that we observe in life, whether when we turn on the news and we hear about these sad stories that happen, or the state of the world, inflation, gas prices, food prices, etc., when we start to confront every single aspect of that we observe, we are given permission, we are surrendering to that piece of information to trigger us, to divert our attention away from the goal of not allowing things to trigger us at all. That's the highest level of enlightenment. Most of us are not there. I am not there. I get pissed about shit all the time. Now, what I will say for myself is I get pissed less often than I used to, which means I'm finding peace in different areas of my life. And I think we confuse this concept of not allowing things to bother us as if to say we're settling for something. I don't agree with that. It's about observing versus absorbing. I can observe something from afar. I don't have to absorb it. Now, I can choose to react because that's my choice. If someone tells me something about me, I can choose to react to that, or I could just observe it, take it in, digest it, and let it be what it is. I don't have to react. We see this a lot in children, right? They're on the playground. They're innocent, right? They have innocent intentions. And one kid hits another kid. What's that kid do? He hits him back, right? It's the second kid that gets caught every single time, right? And, he hit me first. We don't have to react to every single thing that comes across our dashboard. We get so caught up in the world, in all the atrocities and all of the different things, that we forget that really and truly we are our own individual world. And we are interacting with 8 billion other people's world as well. We don't have to react to every single thing that's said to us, said about us, everything that's on the Facebook timeline, the Instagram timeline, the Twitter feed, whatever the hell it is. You don't have to react to that. And the more resolve you have and the more control you have over your emotions, the more peace you start to instill in your life. Anxiety becomes nullified. Depression becomes nullified. Those two very powerful words that a lot of people are genuinely suffering with currently in this present day that's gotten worse and worse, anxiety and depression. And I'm not saying that this is the key to distinguishing or extinguishing both of those things. What I'm saying is if we don't have inner peace, we don't have peace with ourselves, if we don't have forgiveness and for our own actions and our own behaviors and our own circumstances, how are we supposed to interact in this world? So a question that I would have for you is when you feel that you're triggered. Okay, that's a coined word that's so overused, but we're going to use it here. If you're triggered by something you saw on your Facebook, something you saw on the news, something that somebody said about you, my question to you is, does it matter? Is it going to matter? Is it true? How does it really react in your world? Is it something that you should respond to? At the end of the day, 99% of it is the answer is no. But by responding, by reacting, by investing energetic energy into something that has no dealings with you, someone's opinion of you has nothing to do with you. The moment that you give it power is the moment that it controls you, the moment you surrender to it. And we wonder why we suffer. We don't have to. Practice not responding to everything you see. Observe, do not absorb. It's difficult. But if you ask yourself, why am I absorbing this? Why am I wanting to focus on this? The key could be the fact that you don't want to deal with your own emotions. So you would rather invest in other people's emotions. You would rather invest in the world's plight versus your own, because it takes the spotlight off of you and the things that you know you need to take action towards. It's a trauma response. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. There's life lessons involved in that. There is growth involved in that if we could just think of it in that way. The universe will always supply us with people and circumstances to reveal where we are not free, where we do not have peace. So my question to you is in what areas of your life do you not have peace? What areas of your life do you not have freedom? And if those areas are causing you not to get the results that you want out of life, for you to not be able to experience life the way you want to, my question to you would then be, how do we dissolve those things? #value if you found value in this video. Buff Gandhi.